Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. We've got Ibaka. Collins is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Chet Holmgren.
Oh, did you see that?
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Lin. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so here's Charlotte. Holmgren finds Jackson. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Stockton against Land. And three from Jordan. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Jordan's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Chicago. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc, a valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Stockton passes to Wembanyama. Outside, Jordan. Knocked away. Outside for Stockton. Kukoc passes to Wembanyama. Here is Lin, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
Just wonderful form on the J from Lin, dropping it in the face of the D.
Jordan with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Jordan dishes to Rodney. And there's the pass to Stockton. And here comes the break. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Jordan against Land. A drive by Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the rejection by Wembanyama. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there it is for him. Lin's got his second basket of the game. Chicago leading. Wembanyama passes to Kukoc. The layup missed. Now here's Lin. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And Ibaka kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren at the elbow. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside for Wembanyama. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Holmgren.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Lynn kicks to Holmgren. Misses the three. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Outside for Jackson. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Outside, Jordan. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Lynn. Back to Collins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And it's Rodman picks one up. Steve, we're in it now, aren't we? What's it like? At this point for the guys that have joined new teams.
Key, Kevin, is to get comfortable. No excuses this far into the season not to be on the same page. They should know the playbook and their teammates.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. And Levine throws it down.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
For Charlotte, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Out to Ibaka. The 10-footer finds the target. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lynn against Stockton. Levine wide open. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 5.
From range, Levine can be so devastating. You got to work hard against him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
So for the Bulls, Lopez, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Harrington comes in for Rodman. And McCollum subbed in for Kukoc. Charlotte also making some changes. Marley's checked in for Jackson. Smith comes in for Collins. And Wallace subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Wallace inside. He's defended by Stockton. Wallace's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Cullen passes to Levine. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Second, Chet Holmgren.
And they've each come into their own, I think, as rebounders during this stretch. I think they're getting used to the more physical nature of the NBA.
And the Hornets making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Marley with it. Stockton's on it. Holmgren. Rebound by Stockton.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
There's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the away team.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And Levine throws it down.
Poetry in motion. Zach Levine makes it look so easy.
Collins with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit. And Brad Daugherty with the slam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Chicago leading by 5. Stockton dishes to McCollum. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Smith's one of those physical guys at that position, never bashful when it comes to trying to draw contact.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. On the wing, Levine. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New Orleans. Hornets trail by 4. Smith with a wide open look. And that one's on target from the wing.
Yeah, and I like the creativity there by Marley. You gotta like seeing him zip passes across the court.
Kicks it out to McCollum. The Bulls with another miss. And here's Smith over Levine. Smith with a nice move. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Hornets. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. With Ibaka sitting on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. We got Doherty. Willis is out there with Marley. And it's Smith. And it's Collins in at the 1. Jordan can't get it to go. And it's the Hornets ball. Here's Smith. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Outside, Willis. The 3 from Marley. Al Harrington grabs the board.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Harrington. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Jordan outside. Levine passes to Lopez. Back to Levine. Stolen by Marley. Ball's knocked loose. Pulls it up. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Collins against McCollum. Shot by Collins, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
The pass to Smith. Outside Collins. Here's Willis. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Willis has got the lead up to 2 now for Charlotte.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Bulls. Kukoc comes in for Levine. Jackson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin comes in for Marley. Outside Collins. That's 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control. And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're 2 of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
And Lin is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
McCollum outside. Wembanyama passes to Jordan. The feed now to Kukoc. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Lin. Back to Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Stockton comes in for McCollum. And a switcher also for Charlotte, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Doherty. Stockton kicks to Jordan. Driving inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. For Chicago, they had gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Doherty, he's checked in for the Hornets.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now Lynn, 6 points for him. That's tipped, and so the ball out of bounds. Rodman touched it last. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Hornets. Smith comes in for Collins.
Holmgren. Steve Smith.
Smith with it, now guarded by Jordan. And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
I've been against Ibaka. Dishes it to Lynn. 4 on the clock. Smith for 3. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Lynn against Stockton. Lynn kicks to Holmgren. Takes the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tipped away. Then the pass to Smith. Over Jordan. And again, the Hornets missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Pass to Kukoc from past the arc. Wembanyama, right side. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against. That's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Marley's checked in for Charlotte. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Jackson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Out to Smith. For 3, Holmgren. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Holmgren's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. And the Hornets making a change here. Collins is checked in. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stockton against Collins. Outside, Jordan. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
To the inside, here's Collins, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Collins against Stockton. Left side, Jordan. Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Jordan. Kukoc from outside knocks down the three ball. Kukoc has got 6.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Collins passes to Marley. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And then Rodman with the dunk.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
16 seconds left in the first half. Looking to end the run. Kukoc grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Wembanyama, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand in a hot dog eating contest. And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
Well, they got the extra credit for their hustle on the glass.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charge this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. I'm being told that it is a fractured hand. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
They've got Tony Kukoc, John Stockton out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Rodman. And it's Wembanyama in its center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Baca against Rodman. Passes to Smith. Floats one up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Bulls leading by 4. Stockton dishes to Jordan. And he drives in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Got a piece of it. Jordan with the steal. 17-foot shot on the way. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins kicks to Smith. It's good from long range.
Steve Smith.
Smith's got 13 points.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Nice shot by Smith.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Jordan outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Bulls, Michael.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Here's Collins. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Now the pass to Smith. Outside Jackson.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Charlotte moving it around. For 3, Smith. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
3.
Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Collins with it. Picked up by Stockton. Pass to Ibaka. Good work defensively by Rodman.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Wembanyama finds Jordan. Over Jackson. Back to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
The Bulls with another miss.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Jackson has the open look. Oh, good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 4. Rodman with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Jordan. Stolen by Jackson. There's the drive. Outside Collins. Smith on the wing. Plenty of space. The 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jordan kicks to Kukoc. Stockton passes to Jordan. They need this one. And the dunk by Jordan.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
Hornets trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Hornets call time here. Checked in for Dennis Rodman. Marley's checked in for Charlotte. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Take a look at Jordan, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
There really is no way to stop him. The goal for any opponent is just to limit the damage he does and hope he has an off night. But I don't think he ever has an off night. This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Outside, Kukoc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
13 foul.
And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
He hits the second from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And he makes all 3. Here's Marley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. Chicago leading by 4. Stockton looking around. Kukoc for 3. And another miss by Chicago.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Smith on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Smith the pass to Marley. And Ibaka kicks to Smith. And here's Marley outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
Here's Harrington, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
That free throw, no good.
And Harrington, quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep, prime-time shooter when he gets it going.
Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. So he comes up empty at the line. The Hornets trail. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
14 foul.
Pass to Marley for the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Marley's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. 6 to shoot. They need this, and the rejection by Smith. Charlotte's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And that one's good by Marley. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Charlotte.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steal.
Chicago making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bean comes in for Tony Kukoc. And McCollum subbed in for Michael Jordan. The Hornets also with a sub. Wallace is checked in. Rebound by Stockton. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Levine. Oh, wow!
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Passes it to Smith. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Stockton. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Ball is with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Got that bucket in no time at all. Marley's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes that.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Stockton passes to Harrington. In the corner, it's Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wallace looking for an opening. It could go, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall.
I like the defense there by Zach. Stays aware and gets himself in perfect position.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hornets lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And now let's take a listen on head coach Steve Clifford.
That was all decision-making. Great.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. With Ibaka sitting on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. Kevin Willis out there with Dort. Then it's Marley. Then it's Collins. And it's Smith in at the 2 guard.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Jordan against Smith. Here's Levine.
Oh! Look at these numbers from Zach LaVine, wearing all kinds of different hats so far.
Charlotte leading by 4. Now here is Smith. High post try. He doesn't hit that one. Smith against Jordan. Here's Lopez. Back to Jordan. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah. High percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Smith outside. And it's off from three-point range. Down low, Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Collins up top. He's guarded by McCollum, and they pick up 2. Marley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
On the wing, Jordan, covered by Smith. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. Jordan inside. He's against Smith. Levine can't hit.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Marley kicks to Smith. Poked away. Outside Collins. Willis with a screen on McCollum. Collins, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Now, any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Collins passes to Dorton. Smith kicks to Marley. Charlotte moving it around. In the corner, Smith with it. Lets it go with the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
Chicago making some changes. Morey comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Kukoc in for Al Harrington. The Hornets also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Dorton. Baca comes in for Willis. And it's Jackson in for Marley. Jordan against Smith. Out to Kukoc. Back to Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Chicago making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Ori. And it's Stockton in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 38 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Collins kicks to Holmgren. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
Inside. Left side, Jordan. Levine's shot is off. Hornets leading by 3. Smith dishes to Jackson. Stockton against Collins. Holmgren. And he gets the bucket. And it's 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Stockton finds Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Ibaka sets the pick for Collins. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Smith. Jordan passes to Kukoc. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound. Off the left rim and out.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First personal foul.
Bulls trail by 3. Stockton outside. Back to Jordan. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Good on both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Collins looking around. Holmgren in the high post. The pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Chicago. Rodman passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Ibaka sets the pick for Holmgren. Pass to Collins. Jackson from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Holmgren against Stockton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The drive, yet another bucket.
He's now broken the record for most 50-point games all time.
I mean, this is just crazy. He's done it on the biggest stage, under the brightest lights. Amazing. Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's a minute left in the 4th. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 3. Holmgren finds Collins. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Holmgren with it. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shakes him. Good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Holmgren kicks to Smith. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. This free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
We have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Collins finds Ibaka, and Smith launches it from deep. Nails the triple.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. So the Bulls win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just...
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.